Oh, we're live. We are live. What's going on, party people? We are live. Let me see who I got with me. Who do I have with me this afternoon on this afternoon's edition? I need to come up with a cooler name for what we do in the afternoons. I should call it Hanging with the Weight Loss Ayatollah. Maybe that's what I need to call it. I gotta come up with a cool little I gotta come up with a cool little theme for the afternoon. I need to title this show a little bit better. Let me see who I have with me up in the house. We got Tina Levin up in the house. How you doing, Tina? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you've had a productive morning. Hopefully you're going to have an awesome rest of your afternoon and evening. Also, too, make sure you come and hang out with me this evening. We're going to work out online together. We're going to sweat together. Go through some changes together, but we go through these changes so we can just look awesome for the spring. Again, we work hard in private so we can just break necks in public. That's what we do. So come join me at 6:15. Hey, Shahira, just come join us at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not here with us live, we'll keep it up for you so you can come through later on and work out with us and things of that nature. Because again, we want to make sure you look awesome. That's my aim. Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you feel unstoppable. And that's the feeling that I want you to walk around feeling like, like you're invincible, like you just got it going on. And that's where I want to go. Now, let me talk about today's discussion, which is doing what's best for you. See, you'll do so many other things for other people who necessarily wouldn't do it for you. You see what I'm saying? So you will go out of your way for people who wouldn't necessarily extend the same courtesy to you, but you won't do it for yourself. Again, the focus should be on you, doing what's best for you. Have you ever asked yourself, okay, what is my best situation? What is my best outcome for this? No, because you're too busy looking out for everybody else. So I'm going to challenge you to really, just evaluate your life and ask yourself, are you doing what's best for business? That's one of that's one of the themes of every business owner. When you ask them, okay, how do you determine what you do and who you cut or who you keep? They'll always say, I'll always do what's best for business. So it's not so much about feeling or it's not about how long we've been together. It's about producing. Are the people in your life producing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just have to evaluate people. Every business looks at their business quarterly and really assess, okay, what's working and what's not working. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. Figure out what's working. Figure out if the people in your life is what's best for business. So take the feeling out of it. I mean, because this is a new year, but you can't be doing the same things as last year, especially if the outcome hadn't produced anything, in a positive way. So really, 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 you have to look at this year differently, and you have to attack this year differently. Operative word, attack. Because sometimes we get into the habit of, let me back up, let me retreat, let me not do as much. because it's adding a little stress in my life. No, you have to attack your stuff. So really evaluate what's going on in your life. Do what's best for you. Also in that same vein, when you're doing what's best for you, and this is important, okay? When you're deciding, okay, I'm gonna do what's best for me, I'm gonna further my stuff, I'm going to take my life to a different level. When you do that, make sure you do this very, very important thing that people neglect, okay? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself in terms of where you are, okay? And be very, very honest with your feelings. Because sometimes what we do sometimes is we use momentary feelings to make permanent decisions. Never make a decision or never make a hard decision when you're in your feelings. Okay? Because that's where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people just, you know what, I'm mad and I'm angry, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do what's best for me and I'm going to do this. Boom. When sometimes you end up making some of the dumbest and the worst decisions of your life because you're making it doing your momentary feelings, in your momentary feelings. You know, I always say your current condition in your permanent position. So if you're mad right now or you're upset right now, you're frustrated right now, don't do anything until you can get yourself up out of your feelings. And then you look at that thing from an objective standpoint, and then you say within yourself, okay, now that I'm out of my feelings, let's do what's best for business. Let's do what's best for me. But you can't do that if you're driven by your emotions. So make sure you stay out your feelings. Please stay out your feelings. But I really want you to focus on you. Because again, as you will always hear me say, you always focus on everybody else, that sometimes you're the main person who neglects you. So stop doing that. So really focus on your life. Start focusing on the people that you have allowed into your life. And again, my life is based upon mathematics. If they're not adding to you, they're subtracting from you. If they don't multiply you, they're probably dividing you up. So look at your life from that standpoint, from a mathematical standpoint. And then you can decide who needs to stay and who needs to go, because you're at a very important space in your life right now to where, you know, you can't afford to have your time wasted by people and situations and things of that nature who's not helping you to further you. So focus on you. Keep the focus on you, even when people, you know, try to shift the focus off of you because they want the light to shine on them. Pull that light off of them, put it back on you, and stay focused, because this is your year. But you got to stay focused long enough to make it your year, because people will try to take that light off of you and bring it back on them. And then your old self will just let that light just stay right here. But again, I'm encouraging you, boom, shift that thing back here. Keep the light and keep the focus on you and do what's best for business. So that's what's up. So love y'all. I will see y'all this evening. Hey, Tina. Tina says today's her first day. She's ready to get Kenyafied. Welcome to the family. Shahira is here. For my newbies, for my new people, that message was for you. That message was for you, because a lot of people who have gained a lot of weight, who have lost their swag, lost their self-esteem, lost their sexy. The number one reason why they've lost all of that is because they've lost their focus. You know, sometimes when you're somebody's mama, when you're somebody's girlfriend, you're somebody's wife, somebody's boss, somebody's employee, you know, you get so wrapped up into so many roles that you neglect you. And then when you neglect you neglect your body, you neglect your health, your spiritual side, and you just lose all type of focus because everybody's got you running around, and you feel like, okay, well, I spent so much time doing this. I feel like I'm neglecting this part of my life. So now you trying to make it up to other people, think I don't spend enough time with my kids because I'm always working. Well, shoot, I used to be in the church all the time, and now I feel like I'm neglecting God. So, you know, you're doing so many different things that you lose sight and focus off of you. And then before you know it, you done added 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, 60, 70, 100 pounds. And you're like, dang, how'd I get here? Because you took the focus off of you. And you're such a giver. And you want to make sure everybody is good. So much so that you've lost yourself. And you've neglected you because you so busy trying to take care of everybody else. Because you're a natural nurturer. You want to make sure everybody good. Even if that means sacrificing you. Until you realize later on in life that, dang, I done wasted a whole bunch of time in my life babysitting people and neglecting myself. And that's normally how that goes. So don't let it become the fourth quarter of your life before you decide, dang, I need to take time for me. I need to focus on me. I need to do what's best for me. I need to do what's best for business. So the time is now. So let's get you right. Let's get you focused. This is your time. Go after what you want and stay focused long enough to get it. The people who don't get what they want out of life, they don't get it because they don't stay focused long enough. So I'm going to encourage you to stay focused. So let's go get it. Come join me at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We're working out, baby. And for all my newbies, welcome and congratulations on your transformation. I'm going to say congratulations ahead of time because all you have to do is stay focused long enough and you'll see that body you want. You'll see all those sexy curves you used to have come back, but even more sexier because you're killing your fire, baby. That's what's up. So I love y'all. Be good. And again, do what's best for you and do what's best for business because you deserve the life you dream of. You really do. Love y'all. Be good.